Testing, testing, testing. Let me just send out a message, see where that goes. Oh, right, everybody, if anybody's there. Oh, 8 watching. Could somebody give me a rig test, please? 1919 for a rig test. Crossways is what the crossway. Hello, Bernie. How are you? Oh, you're in quick. Here's Timber. Good evening. Hello, Timber. Anybody gives a thumbs up on camera and mic, please? Sounds good. Hello, Tom. How are you, sir? How are you, Tom? I've got your bits here somewhere. Tom's in Digger. Hello, Digger. Hello, Mike. How are you, sir? Wall to wall and tree chops. Oh, good. Well, thank you very much, good buddy. Flymo's in. Hello, Adam. Coming over loud and clear. So, thank you, mate. Thank you, Adam. Always a pleasure to have you on board. Well, it's a relief, actually, because when you're here, I can kind of relax a bit more in case the ne'er-do-wells are out there. So how is everybody? I've been laid up with the lurgy all week long. Hello, Graham Davis. Hello, Graham Davis. Welcome on board, mate. I've got to get my list up in case. Yeah, Digger. Hi, Digger. Digger's in as well. That's great. Got two. Well, I've got my names up already. That's good. I'll shrink that up and put that over there. All right. There you go. Crossways. Like everybody's saying hello to each other. 16 in the house, which is great. Yeah, I've had the lurgy this week. I have been pretty yes. Yes, I've been snotty, coffee, cold. Spent a couple of days in bed. Don't know what it is. I had a what do we call it? Convid test, but it was okay. Yeah, Digger's in the house. Digger's in the house. But what it has enabled me to do is clear up a backlog of locos that just needed a bit of attention. So I'll show you what I've been up to in a moment. Colin Hackers, hello. Where's it down? Up the monument. Oh, you're at the monument again. Oh, lovely. Well, Cozy. Yeah, hope to see you soon. Yes. Wave the spatula high, will you, and point it at the stars for us. That's Captain Spatula reporting from the most southeastern point of Great Britain. He's up about 365 feet above the sea on top of the cliffs in his camper van. So, yeah, have a can for me, please, Captain Spatula. Minnows 55. How are you? I'm just going to have to go and find your name. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hello, John. How are you? It's good to see you. Fine. Oh, it's good medicine, yeah. So I've had quite a few of them. They're not working that well, though. Mick? It's Mick's in the house. Mick at Edgeley Park. Or is it Fred? I never remember. Hi, Colin Hackney. Yeah, it is Colin Hackney. We call him Captain Spatula because he makes exceedingly good cakes. But we're not allowed to give his recipe because it's what is it? A special secret. So, yeah. He does better than Mr. Kipling. We know that. Well, yeah. And he's out in his camper van tonight. God bless him. Nice and warm though tonight, isn't it? It's about 10 degrees here in Kent. The southeast corner. It's still quite warm. Hello, Mick. How are you, sir? Yeah. So this week I've managed to get a few things done. The shelf that has all the repairs and locos ready for service is almost empty, apart from Bernie at Crossways, that's your black 5 there, mate, waiting. She's next for a repair. But the rest of the shelf is empty because they're all here. They're all here, all done. Let's have a look one after another. This is my old class 37. Turn her into the light a little bit. There we go. It's now 8-wheel pickup and 8-wheel drive. It's got a motor and another motor. I've tested it. They both growl nicely together. I've picked out some of the handrails and bits and bobs, and you can see where I put the saw through her. I've got one dummy version with no motors in at all, and this one's got 2 motors in and 2 big billets of steel. It weighs an absolute fortune, an absolute ton. So I've made a little bit diesely dirty. I was going to paint the horns, but I decided that my eyes and hands are not good enough at the moment. So and that's her. The almighty Class 37. What was that, Bernie? Hang on, I've got to go back up and see what the comments is there. It's not my black 5 now. Oh, it's lovely, thanks. Yeah, well, she will be running again fairly soon, Bernie, I can assure you that. Yeah, so my 37 is going to be a real growler. I would hate to think what it weighs. I reckon it's over 1 kilo. And I've had a go at the 9S. We've had a motor change because it's got the what they call it, the brass tender drive. Oh, everybody raves about it, and it is quite good. It's six. Well, let me have a look. Yeah, 6-wheel drive with 6 traction tires. So the power gets picked up through this lot, and it's the Fleischmann. That's it. It's the Fleischmann. I've hardwired her, and she's on her screwed drawbar, so she's ready to go now. Hello, Stuart. Hello, Stuart. How are you, sir? And I've put a couple of lamp irons on the front there as well. So that's let me have a look. Yeah, that's Stuart at St Mary Church Model Railways popped in now. 24 in the house. Yeah. I don't think I've missed too much in the chat. No, not me. I don't know what's going on. I won't be able to catch up looking back in the chat, but all good. That's a well done, Stuart. This is my 135. I'm not a real fan, but this is, and if you can see, I've done the dashboard in there with clocks and put the coloured the seats. She's a Ringfield, but I've put 2 extra pickups on the Ringfield motor, so she picks up on all 8 wheels. I put a metal D on the back, and she's got, yeah, I don't know if you can see the pickup in there. And she picks up on all 8 wheels, no drive tyres, so hopefully it should be strong enough. And I've added weight to it as well. So they're all new to the layout, or almost new. Dan Sterling. at friends in York watching this live. Oh, hello, Dan, and your friends. Hello. From Alan down here in the southeast coast, southeast of the UK. Well, I'm in Dover actually, so you can't get any further southeast. Quite a lineup, yeah. That hasn't ended there. We've got my original old Ginty, and you can see we've got wires coming through from the CCT van, which has got its pickups then. So she's going to pick up on 8 wheels too, and she'll be permanently linked. Yeah, they're nice pickups. They're best pickups I've made so far. I'm really happy with that, and she's got a light lamp, irons there, look, and Southern stickers. So and that's her chassis there, look, waiting to be wired in. So we're going to the next running session is going to have lots of new, lots of different wagons, vehicles, trains. Oh, shut up now. And this is the old Daypole N2, I think. I've run it and run it and run it and run it, and now she's in for service. Well, she is serviced. Got a driver. There's the old driver there, that hanging out the window, seeing what's coming. It's a big piece of kit. Really big motor in it. Really huge commentator. And well, she's coming back now. So let me put you back up here without making you feel sick. We'll see what's happening, what's occurring. Into the dogs. So let me just have a look backwards. Yeah. That's Colin going to the dogs. How are you, Colin? All right, I hope. Quick note to Captain Spatcher. I hope you're still working, listening in. The party is confirmed Saturday, 3 o'clock. Get back to me on it, will you? So the party is confirmed. We're on. Mick's coming as well. So yeah, party's on. I'll speak to you later about that, but point that spatula high. Right, right. Tim for timber. Yes, they are phosphor bronze pickups. I get them off eBay for a really low price. And I've got 2 versions, 1 mil and I don't know if that's readable. 1 mil phosphor bronze pickup strips from eBay. I was buying them off something alloys, Arrow alloys or something like that, but they were a little bit expensive, so they were only a couple of pounds. So yeah, I've got more pickup material than I need at the moment, but yeah, onwards and upwards. But I am really pleased with my new pickups. They're just so easy. And look how light they are on the wheels. Look. You can see the pickup moving up and down. So yeah, low resistance 4-wheel pickups with strips. My own invention, but I did on this video that I'm making today show an earlier version of this, and it's not as freewheeling because the phosphor bronze strips were too short, so they was like putting too much pressure on the wheel. But these are just right. You can, it's like perfect. Where are we? Where are we? Party. Oh yes, there's a party going on between a a small handful of very old friends we're ex-hippies down here in the southeast, and we got our I'm still here. Message received and understood. That's cool. And we're having a special party. Albion Alloys. You bang on there, Timber Surf. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, Albion Alloys. Yeah, that's it there. But they are quite expensive. I don't like to say things like that about a nice little company like Albion Alloys because I've used their products. They're bang on. But I just tapped in phosphor bronze strips into eBay, and there was 2 or 3 different choices, and the price would beat them hands down. I'm sorry to say, that's the way of the world, isn't it? Yeah, Albion Alloys. Yeah, I don't mean to put them down. Need to fit some in with train lamps tomorrow. Okay. Another person in the house is Adrian. Adrian, how are you, sir? Glad to see you back again. There's not much going on today. No trains running because I've been poorly all week. But good thing about being poorly is that I've managed to catch up with my servicing on lots of locomotives. So all good stuff, really. Yeah, I've had the lurgy and I'm still a little bit under the weather. But onwards and upwards. I done a convid test and it turned out to be clear, so it wasn't that. It was just a nasty winter cold that got me. Mark the Vicar official now. Oh no! Quick, tell matron Mark is in the house. He could be causing havoc. Oh, not half. It's Mark. Oh no, we got Captain Static in the house. That's good. So we've got Captain Static and Captain Spatula both in the same house at the same time. Captain Spatula is in his camper van up high on the cliffs overlooking the sea. Simon the railway enthusiast, good evening to you. Great to have you along. 29 in the house. What about, oh yeah, Captain Deltic. Yeah, I suppose we could label that with it. Yeah, why not? So it's not Bernie at Crossways at Point Junction anymore. It is Captain Deltic. You can drive half a dozen Deltics all at the same time. It's never been known before. Captain Deltic, Captain Spatula, and Captain Static. Any more captains need naming? No. Mark the Vicar official. I said that earlier, but it went unnoticed. Oh, sorry about that. Mark the Vicar. Yeah, I've had some great comments off this guy. 30 in the house, doing well. Uh, Simon, well, I think I've said hello to Simon, the model rat. Okay, so haven't hello Simon, the railway enthusiast. Yeah. Private Fred. I know. Everybody's going to be called Fred in a minute, which gets highly confusing. So, yeah, I just added, I don't know if it's going to work, 3 lamp irons to the front of this. I'll paint them white in a little while because their glue is still drying. So, I thought I'd drink more. Yeah, you're always welcome. Not much going on, but at least gives everybody a chance to have a little chat. Captain Fred's. No, it's the vicar. I'm telling matron. Well, I've been having a look at my website today. Got there and Valley's 56XX was online on channel and online, which is really good. I think I've ended up with something like about 16 members to my website so far, and I'm hoping a few more are going to join. So let me do this first. Whoops, what happened? Something's not working. Little bugger. Right. Yeah, if you fancy free membership to my oh, here we go. Let's put this one up first. We'll leave that for a minute. I need more people to come online. There's I think there's 16 of us so far, maybe more. It's a little bit like Facebook, but it's still under development. Just asking for people to come on board and help the thing take off. It's free, not to everybody, but it's free to you guys that want to join in. So I'll put that up there for a minute. I'm going back to comments. I've been struggling with a rotten cold. Yeah, so have I. I've had cramp, waking up in the morning all cramped and stuff. Right, we've got somebody else new in the house. Oh, Chris is here. Hello, Valleys. Chris is here. Gordon McIlroy is here. Good evening. Thanks for coming along. This is really nice. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Gordon. I'm still looking for people, asking for people to join my new website to get it rolling. It needs to get rolling. I don't want to have to put the plug on it, but it started off quite well. So let's get the camera here. So running trains. These are 3 new ones going on my fleet. Mighty 9F. Oh, good evening, Sarah. How are you? Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I'm just left with a snotty nose. So all the bad feelings and cramp I seem to have gone. It's been a week now. I started this last Sunday, feeling groggy. I've never had a cold that's lasted a whole week before. So, bit ropey with the nerve. Yes, this seems to be running around this lurgy. How do I find your website? Hang on there, Gordon. Let me just change the banner. All you got to do is send me an email to this address. Maybe somebody will post it up in the comments in a minute. But it's what I want people with their to join if they've got a layout, train layout. Doesn't matter how big. What you doing with the tender drive, Alan? This is a super detailed one, and it came with that. which I think you'll find is the Ringfield. But I also had the Fleischmann 6-wheel drive rubber tired version, which is in this. And I don't like tender dries, but this has got the brass one in it, and it's pretty good actually. It's a bit noisy, but it runs really well. All right. I'm going back. Okay, Gordon. Hope you found that. There's my email there. If you send me an email, I'll send you the instructions how to get in. Oh, thank you, Flymo. You're a diamond. Oh yeah, Mrs. in, watch out. You'll get slapped legs again. Captain Static. And are we up for a run session this week? So I've got loads of trains now. New ones. Return at the N2, is that? Is that an N2? I forget these numbers. I should be writing it down next to a picture. Hang on. Barnabas Junction. Hello. Hello, Jason and Lee from Anfield Road Layout. Welcome aboard, guys. Thanks for popping in. Oh dear, excuse me. Oh, well, great stuff. Ice pipe with my little eye. Diesels, yes. Yeah, people have been complaining that I haven't got enough diesels, but I shall be able to have a full 4-track diesel showing. Because I've got the mighty High-Mech, which I think is a class 35. She's up and running on 8-wheel pickups, and a class 20 diesel. I can have a running session. So how is Jason? I watched your program the other night. Very good. Michael Sutton. Hi, Alan. How are you doing? I'm all right, Michael. Thanks very much. I've had a terrible cold this week, but that's allowed me to do some servicing here in the model room. This is my model room. It's in a bit of a mess now, but everything I want is here. Paints, you name it, it's here. Loco's waiting up there. That's the Mallard at Wren. She's probably going to be one of the next. Peter Norris. Hello, Peter. How are you, sir? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Peter. Thank you. I had a Richard cold, but I'm pretty much over it now. There's a few good things around here. These are micro pegs. I don't know if you've seen them before. That's a normal peg. That's a half peg. But these are the tiniest little pegs. I don't know, the rulers are on the other side of the room, but they're only about 20 mil long. But I use them all the time. They were in a jar, but I use them so often. With cars, with electrics, with wires, soldering. They're just so handy to have. Yeah, things like that. The other things that I use when I'm doing cardboard is all these pieces of metal cut-offs from the fabrication shop for great with cardboards, and they're all cut square, so make life quite easy. Yeah, everything's here in my model room. quite a few wrens waiting to be serviced to come back in on the fleet. So I do like a good wren. So that's City of London. Yeah. I don't know what else I can show you, really. All my toys. Yeah, this is a one and only. Here we go. Wow. Me as a 5-year-old. Right, enough of that. Getting embarrassed. If I said hello to dog Andy, might not. Hello, Hot Dog Pilot 63 Andy. How you doing? Thanks for coming along. Sorry, there's no trains running. It's just banter from the model room, which is a great place to come and spend the evening. Actually, everything here from soldering irons, vices, and it's all slowly gathering here. Yeah, no, apart from Bernie's Blackfire, there's no locomotives left to be serviced. They're all getting done. And, what we're saying. Oh, Little Alan, yeah, that's me. The dog's fine, that's good. Right, I suppose I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put it in there and see if anybody would like to join in. There we go. Really good at Wally, Andy. So you're lucky enough to meet Wally. Let's see, and you see how many buildings so they can manage to get it into one hall? I know they're amazing big ones. And who went to Wally? Just see your video go up. Who are you talking to, Stuart? Oh, what? Bernie, I expect you're talking about, are you? All five. They never finish. Well, it's like a bloody football pitches, their balls, aren't they? I'm hoping to go to the Canterbury Model Railway exhibition, which I think is in January. So it's only 5. So who else we've got in the house? Let me just whiz back. Make sure I've missed nobody. Peter Norris, Jason at Barnabas. There's some good stuff coming on Buckland Junction, and so I've been told there's a package en route from Burnie, which I'm kind of waiting for the postman to tap on the door. For letting have looked in before. So what was that then, Limo, you're talking about there? I've done a motorbike show. I used 2 balls, yeah. Yes, I went to a motorbike show probably back in the early 80s actually, and it was quite huge. But I've also, as a trucker, taken several exhibits in there to the NEC, and then you have to come back a week later and collect the buggers. Yeah, or we'll have to go to the Canterbury show. Yeah. So yes, I've taken I brought exhibitors from Italy, from Germany, from France to the NEC. You have to drive in the hall itself and unload your gear onto the carpets and whatever. Oh, God, that's it. It's a 21/2 hour drive from, no, it's not. I'm doing a half-hour drive, yeah, okay. £16 to park, and I think 20 to get in. A bit too far and too much for me. There will a new model railway in 2023. There will be a brand new model railway. My heart will only go every 10 years. So due to go in 2038. 6-year-old Midland Pullman 350. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I'm just about to receive an old Triangle Pullman 4 or 5 car set, which I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping it hasn't got the nailed wheel, because they're so noisy and they're not really necessary. What? Oh, there you go. That's on your doorstep, isn't it? Jason, true. You're up that way, aren't you? Think. Whoops. Rail Riders are up to an all-new exhibition at the Crew Heritage Centre, 10th and 11th June. Oh, what a lovely time of year. We're taking the Western Foreman from Paddington, Cardiff in the 70s. Great train. Yes, about 10 years ago I done Exeter, St David's from London on the old Intercity 125. Well, it wasn't, it was in first colours then, but wow, what a train, even so old. Cool. Sorry, there's not too much to show you, but I thought I'd better do a live anyway. There we go. Canterbury exhibition is on the 21st and 22nd of June. I have to go on Sunday. Yeah, I don't mind what day. No, only 29 in the house. Right, got it. I have been having trials on the laser cutter, which is quite interesting. I started making some products here as well. I've got my batch of A4 card. Doesn't look like it on this camera, but that's an A4 pack of 25 cards. So I've got plenty of materials. And yeah, lots to be getting on with. Evening, Rachel. That's that angel of crew. How's Rachel? How is the town scene coming along? Yeah, it's how can I say, well underway. Houses are basically put in place just for the moment. I've got to get my paintbrushes out down here and do some back scenes so the streets look like they're disappearing into the distance, and a few church spires, etc. So yeah, town scene is coming on very nicely. Rachel's. I watched your live show today. I tried to make a comment, and but what I have done is subscribe to you. So next time I shall be able to say hello. A bit grumpy with the lurgy. Yes, it's got me all week long, and I'm not quite over it now. Right, we'll try it once more. Yeah, next time I should be able to say hello at least. I realised I couldn't for 2 hours, so I don't know how you set that right up. Right. Yeah, hit the like button, folks. Is everything all right on YouTube? Because I'm not on YouTube, I'm on StreamYard, so I can't tell what's going on. I seem to be a bit shy tonight. Oh, if Captain Spatula is still listening, Captain Spatula high up on the cliff. I found another. I think what would be half wave or quarter wave CB aerial today in the garage. So I might be hanging that to the loft roof for some local communications coming up. So keep an eye out for the Dreamer. All good on YouTube. Thank you. Minos 55, minus 55, Minnows 55. I have to tell you your name. John, thank you, John, for that. I used to watch both, but it got very confusing with the delay, etc. So I just stay on Streamline and StreamYard, and well, I've been having a look at. So I've got OBS Streamlabs loaded on this computer, and I didn't get on very well with it. But StreamYard, this is free StreamYard, and they only give you one camera. That's it. They did give you three when I first used it, and now I'm down to one camera only. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame really, because I've only got the one camera. I gather they want you to use the paid version, but I think it's about £20 a month. And yeah. Hey, Mark at Hamilton. Yeah, how are you, sir? Yeah, I'm a bit better. I am a bit better. Still got the lurgy a little bit. I've had it a week. Can't believe it. Been watching you as well, Mark. You're making great progress there. Um, I did say about the 45-degree angle roof, didn't I? I think you've replied on it. Are you at work or are you at home? 31 in the house and 13 prod that like button. Yeah. Right, Hebden. Work today. Oh well, keep your head down. I gather you're doing a bit of stock taking or something like that, then, are you? What are we talking about? What's frustrating? What is frustrating? Yeah, I'm not keeping up with the chat very well. Got a few of your heroes. Who was that? Wally. Who was that? There we go. Canterbury Model Railway Society. Excellent. Thanks for that. The post strikes. Well, I like my postman, and I don't want him to have all his, they're just trying to cut everybody back to nothing. So I'm willing to put up with post strikes and rail strikes because if we don't fight back against the system, we'll all be monkeys without holiday pay, without this, without that, without a pension, without any union backup. I don't like this new world we live in. So I'm all up for the postman, even if you have to wait 2 days extra for your parcel. I'm all for the postman. I want to keep the postman. I don't want them to have holidays. And the rail workers the same. I want to go in my local train station and walk up to a window and go, "Hello there, can I have a ticket too?" Oh, yeah, of course you can. Here's your ticket. Oh, what platform does it come in and what time? I don't want to go and stand at a machine that's cold and doesn't even say bloody thank you. A bit like going to the checkouts in the supermarket. If I can go where there's a person, I will wait. I've already told Tesco's if they get rid of all their cash outs, you're also going to get rid of me because I'm not using those awful bloody checkouts. Automated things. Whinge, whinge, moan, moan, whinge. Yeah, I'm all for the old system, so I really am. I don't buy from Amazon because I don't think they look after their workers well. Uh, there's a few other shops that I boycott as well, but I'm not going to go into that. Poor Evening Star, but she's coming back with a Ringfield motor, which is pretty sad, really. Well, Ginty. Yeah, yeah. I, I like to be served with a smile on a person. Worthington Model Railway. Oh, Worthington Model Railway. Steve. Hello, Steve. How are you? I have to look at the list. Find out your name. Checking in with the Moxley Hotel, yeah, you see. Checking in from the Moxley Hotel. I see. So you've been had a good day at the NEC Model Railway today then? Loco Leighton, hello. Oh, we've hit the 40 level. That's quite high. Loco Leighton. Hang on, have I got anything? No, I haven't. Sorry. Sorry, Loco Leighton. I'm doing great. Doing that Wally, yes. Lucky you. Have you got any nice bargains? And everybody likes a bargain, don't they? One too many. Have now, pay later. It's the only trouble, isn't it? You think, I want one of those, and you look at the next store and you want something else. It's a link if anybody wants to join the stream. Which was a busy one both days. Hello, Alan Seymour. How are you, sir? I'm on the Abbot tonight. Just a few Abbots. It's purely medicinal, of course. Thanks for popping in, Alan. Bernie's to Wally next year. I wonder what Bernie will come back with. Uh, Bought virtually all the Deltics in the country, so it's probably not going to be one of those. Yeah, that's a warning really, because next week I'm going to come back. I'm going to reuse OBS Streamlabs, so we can have some more cameras. Okay, it sounds like Peter's going. Thanks for popping in, Peter. Sorry, there hasn't been much going on this evening, but thanks for popping in anyway, sir. Hello, Stephen Cameron. Thanks for popping in. Keeping our numbers up. A long day with an early start. Well done, Peter. As you can see in there, actually. I've got coloured all the clocks right now. So she's now an 8-wheel pickup. So I'm hoping for good performance from her, even though it is a shitty old Ringfield motor thingy. I'm hoping it's okay now. Found out I'm actually taller than Charlie Bishop. 14.5, that's amazing. But have I missed anybody? Next week will be from the loft, and I'm going to be using I thought about a small test track here, just for test purposes, I might. Wheelhouse now then. I said hello to Wheelhouse, I think. Yeah, it's Steve, isn't it? Yeah. So what kind of go here? Non-French connection, right? Yeah. Yeah. I should put up my aerial and let you know. Well, yeah. Being to the French coast was great fun back in the 80s and 70s. Does the 9.5 have a spring holding the front pony down, Alan? This one doesn't, Fred. This one doesn't. No. It has got the little peg where the spring goes, but I haven't got the spring. So we'll have to see how we get on. If I have any problems, there's going to be a bit of lead on that, a bit of lead to weight her down. But, she's got lamp irons and a lamp on the front. A nicely detailed model. What does it say? I've got the 70s Hornby's kettle and they introduced it like that. Yeah, Evening Star's got its spring over there. It's got the little spring on the front bogie, but this one hasn't for some reason. I don't know if it's fallen out or. I wonder how much the train strike upset the NEC exhibition. Ooh. Excuse me. So yeah, please expect problems next week because I'm going back to OBS Streamlabs. We can have some more cameras, so it might work, it might be a flop. I've got to give it a go. So we're going to almost finish the scratch-built catalogue. Oh. Do you have a YouTube channel? Steve, isn't it? Have you got your YouTube channel going? Wheelhurst Model Railway? Things in drawers. Yes, it's the trouble, isn't it? That's just all my building papers and stuff in that drawer. So ripping out built-in driving. Oh, sounds interesting, Stephen. Making room for the new layout. That's good. I already forgot what I bought this weekend. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Rhino. Thanks, Rhino, for that. Coming to think about it, I might have already come across that. But thanks anyway. Excuse me, excuse me. There's an empty suitcase with me. It's full going home. Wow. You're not travelling like that. Gotta go to bedtime early start tomorrow. Good night all. Night, Stephen. Cameron. Thanks for popping in. Wow, can't believe it. We've been going an hour already. Great little tool, this one. Yeah, great little tool. I'm using it all the time. Good night, yeah, Alan Seymour. Take care. Good night. Oh, take care. Yeah. Take care, Alan. Thanks for popping, mate. I'm showing all my vices. You're looking for a good little bike. There's so many to choose from. Yeah, yeah, there is. I've got this one in this room, and I've got two bigger ones in my garage on the workbench. So one of them's so big, it's I don't know, 10-inch wide chuck. It's a big monster. I've got a 4-inch one, and this one's only about 60 mil long. That's ideal for those little jobs. Change of plan. Okay, for another 20 minutes. Oh, I've got some lovely old tools though, like this. An old Robbie tester. Yes, lovely. Use it all the time. Never lies. And when you can't work out what's going on, grab the meter. She's lovely. She's an old Robin. And Dover is the town of the Avo meter. Avos are here in Dover. They've been bought out by an American company called something or other. Yeah. My collection of brushes just keep getting bigger and bigger, bigger. From blue brushes right down to the finest of brushes. The fine ones have got plastic covers on them. They can show me my balsa store. Look. Oh, all my balsa wood's in there. All different kinds, sheets, blocks. Always handy. And you come across good tools now and again. These have been brilliant. Zion. Can't remember what they're called now. Oh yeah, I think they're called Zion track cutters. Well, I use them for everything. Very good. Very good. Yeah. I think we're talking about Avon. What was that? Now then, so Taylor meters in 1969. Oh yeah, you worked for Avon, didn't you? Oil winding calibration. Yeah, yeah. We've got a few companies started here. The first cycle manufacturer in the world is here. Is it Parker Pens? Oh, God, yeah, Parker Pens was here in Dover. I'm not sure where now. Avo meters. And a few more. I can't remember. But Dover's quite remarkable, really, for certain things. TT120. Yeah. What gauge is this one? Is 120? Is that 120 scale then? 1/20th. TT120. Yeah, look at that. Is it somewhere between N gauge and 00 then? Is it in the middle somewhere? Ventolin fire extinguisher, yeah, I'm sorry to say. Mallard valves, that's another one. Mallard valves at Charlton Green. Between N and 00, I think. Yeah, that will make it 1/20th then, would it? 1 to 1/20th scale. There we go. Mallard valves for your televisions were also made here in Dover. And one of the worst councils in the country is also here. You wouldn't believe how rubbish Dover Council is. Coming to Buckland Junction at some point is a die-cast bodied mallard with the motor hanging out the back of the cab. They are brutes, so that's on the list. See, it's on the list. You are also on the list. It's 2.5 to the foot. Oh, thank you, Steve. That makes it easy to work out. So old TT was 3, really. It's 2.5 to the foot. So it's quite small then, isn't it? And, you know, 00's roughly about 4, isn't it? Yes, Alan, that is a wren. I've got a whole box of them to service. They're, the mallard is totally seized. The oil that they've used years ago has turned into like a black paint. So the axles are absolutely solid. You have to push them out with a vice. They're that solid. So it's complete stripped down. But I shall get on it. But we'll be adding TT120 buckle to trains in the distance. Oh, yeah. We'll have to have a look. Yeah, when I see N-gauge working, it's how much you can get on an N-gauge layout. It's just amazing. Well, thank you, Flymo, for keeping things flowing. Oh, he's going, is he? Tom going? Yeah, okay, Tom. Thanks, mate. Thank you. He's been a diamond lad, Tom. He sent me an electric motor through the post for the school's class. And he sent me one of these. Plastic 3D printed back-to-back gauge. And it's pretty spot on, actually. Yeah, thanks, Tom. Yeah, he's a nice bloke. Very nice guy. Hold on, I've had him in the on a few of the chats in the past. Yeah, great one. One behind running non-stop for days with no issues. Nothing stopped or derailed the whole time. Well, that's how it should be, isn't it? I got one of those cases, very useful, yeah. Now I've got a metal one and this one, which is, I put them together and put a ruler across them, and it's pretty bang on the 3D printed one. Very, but almost exact. Handy, yeah, very handy little tool, that. Yeah. Another friend of mine gave me this. A little 5 volt, um, three speed handheld drill. And I didn't use it at first, but I don't use it all the time now. And that was Keith Thorpe. Who has a wonderful yeah. Yeah, swapping gauges, that's going to be hard. I've been double O all my life, so I shall carry on. Bonsoir, Gérald. How are you, my friend? Comment ça va, mon ami? How are you? Nice to see you in. Gérald Ratti. I think you're from Canada, aren't you? From Quebec or somewhere like that, if I remember right correctly. Gérald. Gérald, right. What's going on now? If Malady, the mal de I haven't been very well, Gérald. I have a terrible cold, but yes, Quebec. Yeah, one place I hope to visit at one point is Canada, British Columbia, and Quebec. Yeah, yeah. Is it a little bit fiddly for older people? This 120. You do the biff. Okay, for you. That's all right. We don't mind a little bit of multilingual here. We normally have Philip from France here. He's actually a Flammed Belgian lad, but he likes to speak a bit of French as well. So it's OUI, I think, Bernie. OUI week. I might have already told Gerald I live in Dover, sur le Grand Falaise, and Calais is only 30 kilometers from here. On a clear day, you can see the town of Calais and the Falaise to the, what is it, the Cap Blonier. Cape Blonier, Cap Blonier. Ian Fraser. Hello, Ian. I've not noticed you. Slip in the door, but hello. Good evening to you. Thanks for coming. I've got to show you my old 37. It's been reborn. It really has been reborn. It's got a bit of smut on her now. Painted her up, but 8-wheel drive, 8-wheel pickup, runs like a dream. So yeah, and it weighs an absolute ton. Peut-être plus 1 kilo. It's gonna be a cracker. It's gonna be the strongest engine on the layout. She is a monster. It's 237 stuck back to back. The saw, I put the saw through the middle of 2 chassis. I put the 2 motor bogie chassis back to back and the 2 dummy ends back to back. So I've got an identical one with no motors in, just a dummy, and this one which has got two motors in, 2 spider motors, and they both run about the same speed as each other. You know, they're going to work together nicely. But heavy. Oh man, is that heavy. It's over 1 kilo, I know that. It's got a big metal billet in the middle of it holding it together. So yeah, he is a monster. You can see that's where the tongue used to poke out. I think I've got to cover that over because that looks ridiculous, doesn't it? But apart from that, 2 ends put together. So 37 and 19 lights, is that? Gotta go. Okay, I think that's Andy going to the dogs. He's off. It's a shame. And that's just serviced. I've just serviced the N2 dapole, which has been a really good locomotive from Dapol. It's quite heavy. It's got a massive, great electric motor in there. She's done about, I don't know, 250 laps or more on the tanker trains. She's just down for a service. I'm worried about wearing it out. No takers this week. This is strange. There were 4 people in here last week in the street. It does turn it into a totally different kettle of fish then when people come in on the street. Another project. Who knows anything about 009 chassis? Would that be ideal for the Matchbox shunter? I'd love to strip this, put glazing in the windows, give her a proper horn and foul that off, and find the little 009, is it? Is it 009? Yes. Where now we go to talk welding? Oh no. There we go. 2.5 mild steel rod. Oh, catch up soon. I've just posted some new photos on your new model railway site. 09 is N-gauge. Is it? Oh, I didn't. Hmm. Okay, well, thanks for that, Alan. But it might be N-gauge, but doesn't it run on double O or HO track? Pico have a 009 chassis. One in the prints available. Oh, I'll have a look at that. A sparkler. Yes. They are all DC-12. Yeah, take care, Alan. Thanks for popping in, mate. Thanks. No, the other way round. Double O that runs on N. 09 is 080. But yeah, I see. It's a narrow gauge and it's that runs on double O track. Yeah, that's what I'm after. I can't think of any small to go in this. And look how big it is to compared with this. It's tiny. It really is tiny. It's the Matchbox shunter, dock shunter. So I don't know. I just would like to get it going if I could find a little chassis to go under there. 09 runs on an N-gauge track. Oh, Pico makes. Okay, I'm still confused. I thought you could get. Have I got this wrong? 009. I thought it ran on. Oh, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, salute. Bientôt, Gérald. Merci pour votre visite ici. Prochaine fois. Try Bobo. I still don't know if 009. I thought 009 was narrow gauge on H. Yeah. Yeah. With the bed cord in. What's it? I'll probably say that tonight. It's like, hello, is OO scale, but narrow gauge track. So it's a narrow gauge locomotive that runs on OO track. Yes, I think they're on the right road now. And Seymour was saying as WO equals 9mm gauge. 9mm gauge, okay. So that's 9mm to the foot. Oh, making it complicated, eh? Going to the Swarridge Railway Gala in January. Let's just see the spam cans. Oh, yes. Oh, we do like a spam can. I've got two so far. One's a West Country and the other one's a Battle of Britain class, which is a Triang 2 that's had my upgrading with a chassis pickups, tender pickups. Not OO track, N track. So I've got it wrong, haven't I? So what should I be looking at then for a chassis to go under here? What I'm not looking at 009 now. So, it'd be quite small, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Here we go. Fire. On 00 track. 009 track. It's a narrow gauge of 00. Yeah. HO scales. Yeah, that's still 14.6. So yes, I don't want the track. I just want the gubbins to go underneath it. So I mean, let's face it, streamline track is pretty crap, isn't it? Does what you want it to. It's good track, but why didn't they make the sleepers further apart when they made it? Look, it's not very realistic, is it? There's just too many sleepers, man. When you look at this bullhead rail, you could take probably every other sleeper out. Then it looks so much better to the eye. But yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I'm looking for something like that. At some point, I will find it. Yeah, no 40, yes. Spam fritters. Tasty. Oh, excuse me. I'll be alright in the morning. I'll show thee something else. I might have shown it before. This is unique. It's an 0060 chassis. You can see welding marks and grinding marks. I tried to make my own chassis using Ginty parts. It's my own attempt, but not good enough. Yeah, the cauterizing's out, and it's got the waddle, so it's a project I just give up on. That's why people make railroad trucks on. Yeah, because but yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, why didn't they when they made Streamline? Why didn't they make it for British sleepers? Could have saved themselves some plastic, if nothing else. Annoying. Yes, it's a matchbox. Yeah, yes, it is the old matchbox. That you know, and they do like a Ginty as well in red. In this one, I believe it had little wheels on it and everything, but I took it. But I don't know where the bottom of the chassis's gone, but I'd love to settle that. I really would. Yeah, the matchbox got M on the front. Look, M with a set of flying wings. A matchbox. Yeah, most kids have one, didn't they? I thought their Ginty version was quite good. Where are we? Where's the Buckland Britain pass on the Swanage Railway? Isn't that Manston? Named after the local RAF station here. I think they've got Manston at Swanage, haven't they? Not sure. Yeah, that's great. Brought back some memories then, haven't they? It was in a metallic green by the looks of it. Somebody's painted it red. And I'd like to pop that into some thinners for the weekend and just rub it all off. Look at the wasp stripes on the back. They'd be so easy to paint in as white, yellow and black. And it's same with the front buffer beam. It's got wasp stripes on there as well. Oops. Yeah, I'd love to put that back together. Just got to give it myself a 009 chassis. Look out for that old trying TT track 3 mil foot. Oh, all right. Oh, TT Kinsey or something. Yes, that. I should have a look round. Keep my eye on eBay spares and see what's going on. Oh, oh, excuse me. Jam it on. Oh, once something, don't we? I'm quite happy with the odd bits and bobs that I've got already. Like, uh, the B12 is coming and she runs lovely, but I'm also going to give her the same treatment as Ginty's getting with the pull along wagon that's going to be hot to her. I do that for the B12 that's sitting up on the shelf. I've had it since I was 5. Ferry. Why Ferry? Who's that? Night Ferry. Hello, Night Ferry. How are you, sir? Didn't notice you sneak in there. And sorry, I haven't got your personal Night Ferry, so I can't say hello to you. Your personal name. If you want to give it over, I should put you on the list. All good, thanks. Night Ferry is Mike. Hello, Mike. You're going on the list now. So next time you come in, I can say, oh, have a look. Oh, it's Mike. So Night Ferry, N-I-N-I-D. And I just got to put you in alphabetically. It makes things easy. I-G Street Ferry. It's one thing I used to catch on a regular basis. Is the night ferry to Calais as a truck driver. Hello, Peter Barker. Okay, I see you're getting lots of ideas. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, going back to night ferries. I used to catch the night ferry, especially on a Sunday night, to Calais, to Cherbourg, and a few other places. Bruges, Ostend, even oh, sorry, gone off on a tangent there. There we go, Mike. There we go, Mike. Night Ferry, you are on the list now. You are also on the list. Right. Probably a Crescendo motorbuggy will do the job. I use them for trams on OO gauge tracks. Thank you, Peter Barker, for that information. Interesting. So they're Japanese bogies. Not sure about the Caterpillar tracks. Not sure. What would it be then? Yeah, well said, Peter. She'll have a look at that. Okay, thank you, Mike. Night Ferry. Thanks, Mike. Take care, matey. Good to see you. Pop in next time. Up next Sunday, but I'm going to be running stream laps, so it might not go to plan. But yeah, bye, Night Ferry. What about getting a mate to print a 040 frame to fit a small motor to fit your shunter? I gather at some point I'm going to find the right bit. I don't want to what is it? Rebuild the wheel again. That's the link. If anybody wants to join me, that's the invite link. Oh. Please excuse me, I've had an awful week. I mean, next week I should be singing again. I want to get Scholes Dover back on. I've got to get the motor for it. And I don't know how I'll do that. Why not ask a mate? No. I have got a 3D printer bod in the family, so if I could get the wheels and the motor and the thing, this is a homemade chassis made by me years ago. It's just made out of steel billets. Look, I wouldn't be frightened and having a go at making my own chassis if I had the wheels, etc. But yeah, because it needs to have a bit of weight to it as well, doesn't it? Only big. The 10 price tag of £50 may put you off. I don't know really. I just let my little payments come in and wait until they get up to the right. Yeah, then I can bite out. Sorry. Please excuse me. Yeah, right. Shunt for less than 20 quid. I've got a dock shunter. I've got my old dock shunter, but that's got a spider motor underneath it, and it won't go underneath that little body. If you put the dock shunter alongside it, I just look at it up against Jinsey. It's just ridiculously small. Ridiculously small. Nelly is massive compared with that. I've got dock shunter, but she runs badly. But yeah, it's got the old spider motor on it, isn't it? Same what's underneath the Fast 35 high mech. It's the same motor as what's in the dock shunter. So, yeah, not sure where I'm going with that one, but something will pop up. It's just so small, isn't it? It's not going to be that much of a locomotive if I ever do get it. Okay. It's just one of those things. Is it to scale? Yeah, I think it's double scale. It's about the right width and everything. Yeah, I'll have a little look into it, or at some point I'm going to find the thing to go. I think it'd be nice with a bit of glazing and some detailing. I think it'd be great. Bits to make up, like there's no back buffer beam, but that's nothing to worry about. Knock, Alan. Oh, okay. Right, we've got somebody wanting to come in. I'm going to put the link up again in case anybody else wants to come in. Right, there we go. That's the link if anybody else wants to come in. Captain Static is knocking on the door. Should we let him in or should we leave him on the roast? What do you reckon? Leave him on the roast? Oh, all right. Let's welcome Mark in. Here we go. Hopefully he'll give us a little guided tour of his layout or something. Make it a steampunk. Can't sit about and sit right. Yeah, I've seen a steampunk head over at the Folkestone exhibition, Steampunk Railway. So, hello.
Hello, Al.
Hello. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate.
Yeah.
I've just been sorting stuff out so I can join you.
Okay.
Otherwise, you
Right,
complain
I'm in
over
the
the
mod
rolling
room.
stock.
I can see you're in the model layout room.
Yes. Yeah, I moved up here. I've just got some rolling stock out
Right.
because I have a lot out. So,
Are you going to have a run session? No.
well, I don't have a run session, but I can try and run stuff.
Right.
You know,
What I'll do, I hand over the camera to you if you want.
oh, chuck me in again at the deep end. Oh.
Well, not yet. I'll give you a minute to warm up.
No, yeah, all right. Oh, it should be. Well, I think it's all working. The engine just run where I want them to run, so it must be all right.
Right.
Because I haven't run it again, have
Are
I?
we
Because
having
it
a run
didn't
session?
bank work, so.
Right. Are we having a run session at all this week or not? We don't know.
Well, I was obviously waiting for you to be better. We possibly can squeeze it in. It depends
What
when
was that?
my
Say it again.
other parcels turns up.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
checking.
had the lurgy. I'm just left with the after effects now. It's just gone straight to my chest, and it always does that. But I haven't got the lurgy anymore. I'm just left with the after effects, which is it always gets me. It'll take me another couple of weeks now to bark this off. But there we go. I'm not infectious, I don't believe.
No, well, we'll probably have to sort it out. I've just got to wait. There's some stuff to turn up. Because obviously it didn't turn up last week. It might turn up Monday. I'll have to check again in the morning on the tracker.
Right, what's coming then? More London South Coast Railway?
No, just some cardboard.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What have you bought then? A3 boards?
Yeah.
2 mil?
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be 2 mil. So I'm waiting for it to turn up.
Where do you get yours through? Paper cuts?
That's what, funny enough, yeah, that's where I've just ordered it from.
Paper cuts?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have put in an order together and got like 50 sheets. That's 25 there. So
I can't remember what I've ordered. I didn't order that many. I've just ordered them in case I make up the bridge.
Right.
Because I've only got a couple of sheets, so I thought I'd better order some more, just so I've got it covered.
Yeah, I shall be looking on eBay for bits and bobs. Something else will come along. I think, oh, that's going to be ideal for that job, and I'll go off on another tangent. So, yeah, sorry.
No, that's all right. No.
Trying to keep up with the.
The chat. Yeah. No, that's all right, mate.
Only if Alan shows his face. Oh no, here we go. All right, hang on a minute.
Oh no, we're going to have 2 months together. There you go, Bernie. What more do you want?
There you go. What a mess. Am I working? Yeah, I am working. That's cool. Room position. Oh. That's a bit better.
Yeah.
There we
Just
go.
for Bernie, this, isn't it?
Read this. All right, I will post copy that. I will copy that. Yeah, thanks, Clive, for that. I shall have a look at that, matey. How are you anyway? I didn't notice you.
Oh, Adam.
Hey?
Which one's Captain State?
It's me. I've had my fingers in the mains. Can't you tell? Captain Static is
Put it this
on
way,
the
Captain
way.
Stack is the one talking now. Like you should know Al, Adam, even. So you're getting me confused now. And Al's a good looking one. You wind up
Thank you
merchant.
very much. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I can show you stuff running. If you want.
Are you going to have a run? Then we'll let you have a run. That'd be nice to add to the
Hang
screen.
on, just put the tablet to the side for a minute.
I reckon we're going to get Bernie popping up in a minute.
Oh, hang on. Make sure I don't run everything over. You can have a close look at my embankment if you want. Excuse me a minute. Here's where it all goes wrong. Hang on now.
When you get your trains running, I'll back out. Oh, there's them hills to go.
I can't. You ain't seen them live, have you? Yeah.
I watched the video the other day of the hills.
Yeah. Well, I just thought you could have a jaunty look at them in the flesh.
Yeah, I must pop up at some time to have a little look.
Yeah, you must
Get
do
a cup
that.
of tea and a slice of cake.
Yeah. I'm sure we can arrange that.
Yeah.
I've got to sort of tunnel mouth out, I think, next. I think I'll do the tunnel mouth. Oh, and I've got to sort out the top. Tunnel top, but it keeps peeing the rain, doesn't it? So I can't go outside to cut anything.
All right.
But then I've got to sort out where I want this bridge on.
Yeah, I've got an idea for your bridge.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Yeah, I got an idea for your bridge.
All right.
Where's that confounded bridge?
Where can we put this? Give me a sec, Al, because I'm trying to look at the screen and point this somewhere. Hang on. What can we see up there? Oh, that's go up there a sec. Oh, this is awkward. It's twisted on me. Right. Give me a sec, Al, and I'll run something. If I don't catch up in the wire. Let me check my points.
Okay. Bernie's waiting to come in. Hello, Bernie. How are you?
Right, we want to.
He's going to say, it's me, Claire. I don't know.
Right.
Stream at the moment. Hello, Bernie. Come on in. You've got a black screen at the moment. Here he is. Go on, do your normal. Do your normal. It's me.
Hello, Bernie. Sorry, by the way. I don't know how we could cut you off then. Right. Excuse me, Peach, because I'm trying not to tangle myself up in the wire. Oh.
Right, I'm here now. Don't put me on. Let's look at Mark's. That looks really good, Mark.
Oh, cheers, Bernie. I haven't done much more. I'm waiting for stuff to turn up in the post. It come Saturday. I've got some stuff to put on the embankments now to go to the next bit. And I've got some flowers and I've got some different fencing to go on there. So I've got to paint up the post and I shall put that in at some point. And the flowers on detail and back up. So I can turn it around. There we go. So now that hot dog pilot Andy said about the Verge coach stuff. No, it wasn't cheap. but it's very nice and worth every penny. I would like a set actually in the Wellington Brown, but I can't afford it at the moment, so I'm sticking with that. I have actually, or me and my brother have actually got a set in the olive green as well, birdcage set. But that's currently in the railway room at Mum's house, so at the moment I haven't got room. I've got so much stock now, I'm running out of room to store it, so it'll have to wait till next time, but I'm sticking with these for now. Bear with me guys, I'm just mainly uncoupling with the hand of God. Right. So there we go.
Hi Charlie, just wanted to pop in and say hi, Charlie McGowan. Thanks for popping in. And I think it's meant to be Deal signal box.
Yeah, it's the Deal signal box, Adam. Sorry, I can't really see the screen. I did get a laptop, but it's not set up, so I'd have to rely on the tablet while I was doing this. So you'll have to excuse me because I can't really look at what's going on in the chat and this. But yeah, so the signal box is a Hornby Scaldale one, Deal one. You can't buy them. You have to hunt them down second hand, but they're quite rare to find. I was lucky enough, I found that a while ago on eBay, so I took it while I got the chance. Right, what I'll do, excuse the hand of God, but normally a loco would push back, but I'm cheating and pushing back by hand here. Hopefully, if I change the signals back, we can change over, and I shall give you a close up of the H class. So there we go. We got the Hornby H class there. Another lovely loco. Let's turn the camera a little bit. Oh, where are we going? Hornby model. Actually, this was one of the locos in my late dad's collection, what me and my brother co-own. It's a lovely model, and obviously it goes well with the birdcage stock. So yeah, well, I normally tend to run that with the birdcage stock, although it will run with goods as well. And if you want to see the real one, although it's not currently in Steam, it's just run out of its ticket, but the only surviving one in preservation is the Bluebell Railway in Sussex. It's undercover in Steamworks at the moment because it's out of ticket, but it's a lovely loco. I shall run that around if you bear with me, and we'll hook back on. He says, oh, when he does the signal, of course, because he's got to change the points. And then we're going to have to change the signal so we can go out and the points. Bear with me, because the signaling system is all interlocked on here, designed by my brother, signal technician on the underground. He programmed it into an Arduino, and it says it's interlocked. If I don't change the signals, nothing will work. So bear with me a minute. No, that's gone wrong. Don't want that. We want that. And then we can so you guys can see. Oh, hello. signals worked as well. Round. And with that, fire off. Hold back. And we want to go number 1. So we should be able to go back into number 1. There we go, we're back on platform. Ready for the off, or we will be when I change back again. Sorry Adam, I'm just looking at the chat guys as well on my main screen. Yeah, it's interlocked Adam, so yeah, you get lockouts. But my brother wanted to design it like that, and I like it like that. It's just awkward when you're trying to look at the screen and look at the layout and see what you're doing. Read. That's why I tend to forget. But if you're really good, I shall send her off. We point at signals, aren't we? So we'll send her off again. We'll send her off. We'll put the signal back. We need to isolate her in there. We need to change the point. Right. Oh, evening, Charlie. Sorry, didn't notice you come in the chat. Evening. Hope you're all right. What I'm going to do, excuse me a minute, it's a little bit noisy. I've got some stuff to move. Move the tools off, you don't want to see them. I'll gently. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. Before we do that, we'll film up the goods tray. Right, so we've got my little P class out, which is there, and we've got new Buckland dancehall brake van, and I've got some Rapido 5. Well, I've got 5, 7 plank, a 2 plank, and a 10-ton covered goods van, and a Tilstone quarry wagon. We'll film that for a good set into the platforms, and then well, hopefully we will, bearing in mind that she's an 060 and she'll be temporary. A bit temperamental on the points, I'm afraid, so you'll have to bear with me. We'll film that up. Hang on, no we won't, because we need to put the power on. Bear with me guys, sorry. Hang on a second guys. Let me just isolate the engine shed off for a minute, otherwise we're going to get movements. Now, what do we want to form this up? So we'll go in the middle. Alright, I'll pull this forward. Okay, fast forward. Try not to stop at the point. Move the camera. So that's the Buckland P. Hattons P class, so you can get that right. I've got well, it's owned by me and my brother because obviously it's inherited from my late father, but we got 178, and I've also got 323 in the Bluebell blue livery. Both beautiful that logos. I love one in Southern olive green, but unfortunately Hattons haven't released any more for ages now. So if anyone from Hattons listening, I love you to release more. I can't afford one, but I love one in Southern olive green. Just to add, I don't need 3P classes, but I love my P's and my Terriers, and then for my collection. But yeah, whether Hattons ever release anymore, I don't know. But so that's that. I'll just move the camera very gently, and it'll focus. Oh, sorry, come off the baseboard there. There you go. That's the new Rapido Southeastern Chatham Railway 2-plank ballast wagon. Very nice model. Very free running. Yes, again, I know people can say they're expensive, but I didn't pay the RRP. And funny enough, none actually survived into preservation, but Bluebell had access to the drawings of their own, and they had a spare underframe, because that actually used Southeastern Chatham Railway. It's used the same underframe on that, the 5 and 7 plank wagons, and a 10-ton goods van. So as a Bluebell had a spare one, they restored that, and then they rebuilt a 2-plank ballast wagon. So this one is actually the one based at the Bluebell. Yeah, it feels like a bit of a permanent way division. There is actually another 2 they brought out, and they've done it slightly different. I think on the other 2, the SECR is slightly closer together, and the PWD is, I think, on this end, but I can't remember. But I love them other 2. Just so I have a little train, because you'd often see a lot of them running together. But we'll send me and Gab then on. What we'll do, we'll hopefully, oh, she's going to get stuck. Excuse me, guys. She's an 060 on the point and not run very often, so she's not going to like the point, I'm afraid. Right, what I'm going to do now, I shall change it. Right, so bear with me, guys, because she's an 060, so she's going to be very technical in the points. And I think this three-way point's got a problem anyway. Right, we'll pick up the other 2 wagons. Oh, we picked up the 2 on stand as well, so you might as well have a look at that. And we'll go forward. Oh dear, she makes this point. Right. Oh, this is a bit close, sorry guys. Let's move back for you. So what we got there, that's the Rapido 5-plank wagon. Again, obviously SECR. That's a 7-plank wagon. Again, lovely models, very free running. I've actually got some more of the 5 and 7-plank wagons, but in Southern livery. They're in the got them in the pre-36 big letter SR livery and the post-36 small letter SR livery. Obviously they're in way at the moment in boxes because I've got my SECR stock out. They've got real coal in the top. It's actually a removable coal load, but that is real coal that I've done them. Basically I've stuck them on card and coal on card, so it's removable coal. That'll take me that easier. And then we've got there, that's my Oxford Rail Silverstone wagon. Oops, sorry guys, I'm trying to balance the the webcam here and not what I'm doing. Oh, can't see it. Sorry guys, there you go. That's an Oxford rail wagon. That's a free running wagon. Again, it's got a real cold load, or real cold in it. I'd love another couple of them, but I haven't found any of them for love or money because I think they came out a couple of years ago, and I think everyone's holding on to them. But I love them. Yeah, she does know about the wagons. Obviously, you can't grass me up. You're too late, mate. Because she already knows. Well, she knows about most of them. There is a couple she don't know about, but don't you go and tell her. But she knows about most of them. But she has her treats as well. Right, bear with me, guys. I'm just going to put the camera down for a minute and rest on the baseboard. And what I shall do, excuse the hand of God again, we're going to move forward and then hopefully reverse in and pick up the 10-ton covered goods van. Right, about there. Ooh, a bit of a sharp stop. Sorry about that, guys. Let's tilt up the camera a bit. There we go. Right, so there you go. That's the Rapido South Eastern Chatham Railway 10-ton covered goods van. Oh yeah, so this has only just come out. I have got another one already. Don't tell the Mrs. Al, but I have got one in Southern livery. She's in bed. She hopes she can't hear me, but I ain't even taken it out of the box yet. But I've also got one in the late Southern Railway livery. But we won't tell the missus that one. We'll put that down. So that'll go in my Southern set. Right. And what we'll do now, oh, excuse me, she's still doing the point again. We'll move forward. We'll pick up the brake van. You guys can see that as well. There we go. Bang goes into the buffer stop. Right. Where are we, guys and girls? Not Rachel in, sorry Rachel, guys and girls, get it right. There we go. That's the Buckland South Eastern Chatham Railway dance hall brake van. Again, very nice model. A bit on the expensive side, really. Yes, we all know costs are going up on that, but the RRP I think really is a bit expensive for what it is. I didn't pay the RRP. I got it from Great Eastern Models in Norwich. Actually, they do ladies there, Helen and Rob, their brother, really friendly, provide a good service. They help out mail order service, so I got that from them because I try and support model shops as well as the big boys. I didn't pay full RRP for that. Certainly wouldn't recommend you do either, but it is a very good model, and it does now complete the South Eastern Chatham Railway goods van. Good set, I should say, sorry. Although Rapido are bringing out the 6-wheel brake van probably at some point next year, so don't be surprised if you see one of them on here as well. So I've got 2 different brake vans. What I do, I've just realised, guys, that I didn't send that straight out, so bear with me. I'm going to have to run back a bit. If it'll go. Oh. Run back. What I'll do, I should run back a minute, guys. And then I'm going to send her out to the station, or out to the main line, put her in the station, and I'll show you later what's going to go all her away. Bear with me a minute. To get the point. Alright, so we're going outside, aren't we? So we're gonna. Oh, we've got a stiff point here. Bear with me, guys. Let's change that. Right. You didn't see that, guys, did you? And girls, sorry. If I twist the camera around slightly, you'll see the ground signal. Where's the ground signal? I don't know if you can see that. There is a ground signal that will go up. There you go. You got the little ground signal there. That'll change as well. Just like that. So she's all clear to go out. And we'll send her out to the main line. Oh, we would if she didn't start. And we'll go off. Change again. Back in the station. There you go, so we'll put her in. We'll take the P off, P glass even, because I've got no doubt you lot are all taking the P out of me, but I don't care. What we do, I must glue these down at some point. We'll take her out. She can come back in.
I'm Charlie, be with you in a minute, mate.
Oh, did you say something else? Sorry.
Alright, I've got our Charlie waiting in the wings at the moment, so we'll have him in a minute. I'll put you back on full.
Sorry, Charlie, didn't mean to keep you waiting. Give me a second. I'll put this in. What's going on here? Oh dear. What's happening here? Why are we eating problems here?
It's the signal.
No, not the signal now. I appear to have no power. It shouldn't be the signal. Well, I haven't said that. Yeah, was the signal. You're right, Al. Silly boy. I think words with him. Right. Right, one more little thing and I'll let Charlie in. Sorry, Alton, Charlie. You bear with me. What we're going to do, we shall run the logo around. We're set up here, aren't we? Right. Shall we set up? Right, let's guys, I'm just running around so the logos are all a good set. So there you go, that's the Buckland C-Class. Beautiful here, guys and girls. Again, this is one that's been out quite a few years now. We inherited it from our late father, but she's a lovely loco and only one survivor in real life. And funnily enough, she's based at the Bluebell in Sussex. Dad even put some head code disc on us. You can get a front view down there. There you go, so she's got head codes on as well. But yes, Dave, she is indeed a lovely loco. And she normally runs well. Well, put her out, and then we'll put her on the main train, then we'll let Charlie in. There with us. Let's get the camera back round so we can see. Ooh. Right. Change the no, signaling's not doing his proper job. And we'll send that out. Right, so there she is, back to the station. There you go, guys and girls. She's been popular at the Bluebell, Adam, if that's what you mean. I think she was mainly based, the C class is designed by Rainwright, as I say, pre-grouping loco. So yeah, they were mainly based around in Kent and Sussex. I can't remember what shed, in particular shed 592 was originally based on without trying to look it up. But yeah, I do like her, and I do like her in real life. And she's got, for an 060 tender loco, she's in real life, she's got some pulling power as well. Oh, evening, Brian. Nice to see you. I did watch your video earlier as well. Yeah, you got a good buy there. Very impressed. I'm glad you got her running. Yeah, I hope she's been running lovely at Buckland Junction as well. She enjoys her run out. Do you want to let Charlie in there, Alan? So people don't get fed up with my voice anymore. Don't keep me waiting, it's not fair.
Well, yeah, if you get your loco underway and get her back in her stable, then we'll have a three of us in front of the camera if you want. I just want to say
let's swing the camera around. I'll just swing the camera around. Ooh, where are we? Let's put that. And we'll send her off. Give her the all clear. We'll send her off. Oh, that's a bit close there, isn't it? Alright, that's it. I've sent her off, Al. I'll have to sort her out in a minute, but yeah. If you want to let Charlie in. I'm sure people have had enough of me for now. You let Charlie in now.
Are you coming back in camera then, Mark?
Yeah, Bear with me. Sorry to make everyone dizzy, but it's all leads and
That's all right. Let's
whatnot.
let Charlie in. Hello, Charlie.
Good evening, everyone. How are you?
Hey, all the better for seeing you, matey.
Yeah, a little bit wet here today, but that's okay. I've been busy doing a few odds and ends because I've got a couple of ideas for videos. But I just want to show you a couple of quick things here. I need to turn the camera around here.
You're in your model room then, Charlie?
Yeah. So I hope you can see this. Yeah, you should be able to see this. So there's the little British Railways pug that I got from the Hornby Club years ago, and I made this little carriage behind it, carrying coal and a bicycle, and a scratch built it, so it turned out quite good.
You like a good scratch, Charlie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you a driver too? Ivor Junction.
Yeah, I've got a driver here. I need to get him glued in, but he's there, right?
Oh, we see him, yeah.
Anyway, the other thing I want to show you is, you know, I've got this cinema for the street above the station. And a friend of mine in Glasgow said, "Oh, Charlie, get rid of the Empire name and put on Tivoli," which was a local cinema in the West End of Glasgow. So I had to find a way to do the text. And as you know, I 3D printed that one. But the text I needed for the cinema was a bit smaller. So I decided to cut it on my cricket machine. So I'm going to make two of them, and the text will be black. So that looks pretty good.
And what's the name again, Charlie?
Tivoli.
Tivoli?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Well, that is a famous cinema in Glasgow, or it was, before it became a bingo hall.
Okay.
Now, you may have seen my latest video about colouring the tenement building. So that reflects the colour that it may have been in the 30s or 40s. So I've got to finish that off, but it's getting close. And here's my questionable Class 33.
33, yeah.
It's a Lima.
Right.
Now, when I bought this, I assumed it was 00. This was many, many years ago. And when I got it home, I realized it wasn't 00. And then recently, when I did that article on the tabletop, I'm thinking, well, maybe it's a tabletop one. But I was mistaken. It is, in fact, HO. And I was not aware that Lima made British Railways HO locomotive and coaches. So it runs really well. I'm just going to put the power on for a minute.
Should I be worried about old Lima locomotives or not? Haven't they got like a ring-filled motor in them or not?
You know, I haven't opened it up, but you know, it's been in a box for years. The only problem is those enormous couplings. You see them?
Are they plastic or metal?
I think, well, partly metal and yeah, plastic and metal.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, as I say, it uncouples itself every now and again.
We do get this.
Yeah, so
And this is a class 35, did you say?
no, class 33.
33, of course, yeah. I think the 33s were quite common down here in the South Coast.
Yeah, and you can see how small it is in comparison with the 00 stuff.
Is it not 00 then?
No, it's HO.
HO, okay.
Yeah. I was surprised to find that it was HO because, as I say, I wasn't aware that Lima made British outline in HO.
Oh yeah, that's strange, is that? I mean, I've got a lot of Lima rolling stock, and I think it's very good.
Yeah, it is. Many of the diesels are Lima. Lots of them around. So anyway, so I don't know what we'll do with this. I'm going to see if somebody will buy it. We'll wait and see. Anyway.
So mail's coming on. It's getting more and more busy there.
Yeah, it's I run out of space, and if I don't put stuff away, it kind of piles up and looks a bit messy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're all good, and here's my class 35, right?
Your iMac, where? Let's have a look at your iMac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my iMac now, it's got 8-wheel pickups. Just runs just so well.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Now.
I'm going to see if I can power
Now, have a
it
look
up.
at what pickups are on it, Charlie.
Well, it's
one
got
on one at the back.
It's got 2 pickups at the back.
Yeah, one on one side and one on the other.
Yeah. I serviced it a while back, and it runs quite well, but it slows down a little bit every now and again.
You've got to go for 4-wheel rear pickup, so you've got all 8 wheels picking up current, and then it's an easy conversion actually. So.
I'm just going to take that one off. And
she seems fairly happy.
yeah. Could be a bit of trouble. I think there's a bad joint there or something.
I put the 4-wheel pickups on the bogie, the the non-running end of my 35.
Yeah.
And put it on the track, and it didn't work very well. And I realised that the 2 wires between the both ends of the loco were broken. But they've been around so many corners that they were broken.
Mm.
I had to put in another 2 new wires, and after that, she's been as good as gold.
Yeah, see, it stops sometimes at some rail joints.
Yeah, you want 4 wheels pick
Yeah.
up on the back, Charlie, and check your wires between the two, because both of my wires had snapped inside. They look complete. They were so fatigued that they weren't passing any current at all.
Mm.
Something to look forward to. But
Yeah.
a couple of brass phosphorus strips in the right places, and it's work anything.
Yeah.
You right, Mark?
Yeah, I'm fine now. I'm just listening. Charlie, have his say.
Yeah. So I'm just, as I said, I've been working on a couple of videos that I'll post this week, and then at some point I'm going to do a live show because I'm approaching 1,000 subscribers.
Ooh, good.
I've got, I think the last time I looked, I had 985. So
Okay.
we'll just have to wait and be patient.
The trouble is, when you get to 1,000, it will stop. It will stick there for quite a long time before it starts going forward again.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I don't understand YouTube at all. It seems to 1 minute you're gaining like 20 people a month and all this
Yeah.
lot, and then you get to a certain number and it will stop for a while. Why? I don't know why. It's computerized, isn't it? So
yeah, it's the
what's that you got
algorithm.
there, then? Yeah, what you got there then? What's that bottle?
Oh, that's the alcohol, 99% isopropylene.
Okay. What do you use that for, Charlie?
I use that on my track cleaner.
Okay.
Like that one there. So
Oh, that, yeah, I understand that. That's the old permanent way triangle jobbing.
So you can see the felt piece at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right. So I pour the isopropylene over it and let it run.
Yeah. I use exactly the same, but I use methylated spirits.
Mm.
So I'm not sure which is the best liquid to use.
Well, I was led to believe it was the isopropylene, right?
Okay.
But I'm not an expert.
Right. Oh, well, listen, the timber surf is saying meth leaves a residue. Really? I thought it was, that's interesting to know. IPA is far better.
And
so there you go. Isopropylene alcohol is better.
It evaporates.
Okay. Yeah, so does meth, but Timber is saying that meth leaves a residue. I didn't know that. I thought meth was zero residue.
Mm.
But I should have to try some IPA then, not ale, some isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, and get the 99%, because if you get anything less than that, it's mostly water.
Water. Okay, fair enough. And what's the other spirit that let me just get
whiskey.
Whiskey, yeah, that's obviously going to do really well, but I don't want to clean my wheels with it.
No.
What about acetone? Any good?
Well, that's for cleaning. I don't know, plastic, certain types of plastic, not everything, because I think it can burn.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. You need to read up on that one.
Well, we've got Lee at Anfield Road in, and I think he's going.
All right. So I tell you what, it's approaching supper time here, so I'll need to go back upstairs.
Okay, Charlie's hungry, obviously.
Yeah. So thanks for letting me in, and
thanks for popping in.
I'll see you through the week.
Yeah, let us know when you're going to do a live then.
Yeah, I will do.
And you know, I'll pump you up as much as I can and see you on your live.
All right. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Good to see you,
Bye.
Charlie.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
Take care.
Take care, mate.
There you go. That's Charlie in Canada. Acetone is the one to watch on those isolated, especially on the older machines. Okay, if it's no good, then I'm not going there. So I'm going to go. Is IPA okay with plastics then?
Should be, Al.
Acetone will melt plastics, so not a good cleaner. Okay. So maybe I'm swapping from methylated spirits to IPA. Oh, interesting. Learn something every day, my mum used to say.
Can you give us a
IPA
sec, Al? I'll tell you the bottle I've got.
What have you
Give me
got?
a sec, Al, when I go and get the bottle I've got.
I know there's things like Track Magic and that, but Track Magic, I really don't know what it is, but IPA is fine, not acetone. Thank you, Flymo. So I'm going to go from methylated spirits. I didn't had any residue, but obviously it must have, to IPA. What have you got then, Mark?
That's the LPA I've got. 99.8%, I think.
Oh, where'd you get that?
Where did I get that from? That's a good question. I can't remember now.
Okay.
Possibly Stuff when it was open. You know, Stuff on London Road, but it's shut now, isn't it?
Yes. Shamefully, yes.
Yeah, so that last ages.
I bet if you went into a chemist and asked for IPA, they would have it in stock. I'll have to try it. I've never used IPA to try.
Possibly. I
I
don't
use
know.
glass cleaner.
Because you can possibly
These
use surgical spirit, but you got to check that on the content of it.
All right. Lee is saying never use IPA to clean trap. I use glass cleaner. What is that? Is that like window lean spray on stuff? Yes. Hex-Seal on eBay is cheap. Hex-Seal on eBay is cheap. I'll have to look for that, Timber. Thank you very much. Is that IPA then, is it?
Yeah, that's the same brand as this one, Al.
Surgical Spirit has water in it. Not a good idea. Timber, he really is a kind of wealth of information.
It is good. Timber is good, Al. I wasn't 100% sure on it. I thought I see it mentioned somewhere, but I couldn't remember exactly where. But yeah, no. If it has water in it, yeah, it's not good.
Autosol, that's a cream, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I use for polishing the metal on the car.
Okay. It's all right,
I
Dave
wouldn't
Williams.
use that on the track.
So I use it's £5 now. So all these different ways of doing it. See, Flymo's on to Lee saying, does it contain vinegar or acetic acid, Lee? What you clean your glass, you wear, you get it in a wipe. Yeah, I think I'm going to try IPA. I'm going to try a bottle of IPA. And I think I'm going to ask the chemist, because that's probably going to be a supply of just, I'll have 100ml bottle of IPA to try, please. If I'd be doing all right with a mess, but it must leave something behind. What I'm going to do is pour out some mess on a plate and let it evaporate and see if there's anything left, any residue left. Interesting stuff, really. But if IPA does it, I mean, you want something to cut the crap, don't you? And there's obviously carbon and nickel silver obviously has tarnish, and locomotives drop the odd bit of oil here and there. So lots of glass cleaner is now based on IPA. There you go. You can smell it. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, well, Brian says about using a track. That's where I mainly use it on mine, Brian's on the track. Or on on loco wheels, yeah. Because they're metal. But I use put it on very lightly with a cotton bud. So just tap with the bottom of that. Take it off.
Bernie's off to bed. So everybody say bye-bye to Bernie, and we'll see
not that old here, Bernie.
Yeah, Thursday, 8:30 live stream. That's Bernie. Brewdog IPA. Funny enough, Indian Pale Ale are what comes to mind first, but isopropyl alcohol, isn't it? You drinking a glass of cleaner next. Yeah, I like a little joke. Yeah, bye Bernie. Take care. See you on Thursday, 8:30, I think it was, wasn't it? So we'll join you there, matey. Yeah, there's still 23 of us here. There must be crazy lot. It's a bit like being in the club where you all sneak down the road as teenagers and head up somewhere. Full details about IPAs on my website, Timbersurf. Yeah, Timbersurf is a host of information. His website is Lumsdonia. Maybe Chairman Flymo might put that up for everybody, because whatever you want to know about model railways and all of its links and everything to do with it, I think there's 280 links or more on Timbersurf's website. It might be old, but boy, is it full of information.
Oh, blimey. All right. I shall probably disappear myself now, Al.
Okay, you're fine. That's fine.
Yeah, no.
Right?
I should need my beauty sleep, so now I've got to sort out a little mess here.
All right.
Well, because when I laid my fiddle yard sidings, I didn't lay them the best, so they're a bit close together in places. So I've got the T-classes currently bashing into the birdcage coaches. So I've got to sort that out.
Right. It's that bloody signalman.
No, it's the track layer.
Oh, okay. And I've got to arrange a trip to Deal Signal Box. I'm going to do it tomorrow. So put that in the pipeline. Lee at Anfield Road is going. Bye, Lee.
Do you fancy a trip to Hornby?
Yeah, we could arrange maybe 2 in the same day then. Do Deal Signal Box or something in the morning, and Hornby Visitor Centre in the afternoon.
Because I'm thinking of going either tomorrow or Tuesday, maybe.
That close?
Yeah.
Right.
if it's too close, we won't worry about it. We'll try a running session instead. But yeah.
All right. Well, why don't you give us a ring in the morning when you're up and dandy?
Yeah, well, it depends on the post because I'm waiting for that cardboard, don't I? So I'll have to check the tracker in the morning because obviously if that's going to turn up, I'll need to stay at home because otherwise we've got to muck around going to the delivery office to get it because there's a work entry. So it'd be easier if I was in so that we don't have to muck around going down to the delivery office the day after to get it.
Yeah. Well, you don't want it left out in the rain being cardboard.
No. So I'll check what the tracker says in the morning. And if it's updated, I'll know. And if it's coming tomorrow, and if it's not, then we'll try and sort something out. Maybe either I'll come visit for a running session, or we'll go to Margate.
All right. Well, let's talk in the morning then, huh? I'm meant to be going to my daughter's tomorrow morning, but.
Oh no, I don't want to interfere with anything. Get any plans out.
Right.
If you've already got plans.
I could leave Tuesday open as a see what happens day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Everybody's saying bye to Dave. Bye, Dave Williams. Take care, mate, and thanks for popping in. It's been quite a busy night tonight, actually. I think I actually got up to 40 people in, but we're down to 19 in the house. It's us lot, isn't it? Now it's the regulars again. Okay, Dave. Cheers, looking in. Yeah, Dave Williams, keep safe. Well done, Flyman.
All right, Al. Well, I'll start out of here then. So I'll stand back for a minute while I'm sorting this out and be off. And I'll give you a bell in the morning if that's all right. Unless you want me to leave it.
Give you what?
He's coming around.
Sorry, say that again. I didn't receive.
I said, oh, do you want me to leave it? If Amy's coming to see you tomorrow, do you want me to leave it?
Well, I'm just going to walk up to hers and have a cup of tea with her. But that's kind of already pre-arranged, so I can open up Tuesday as an open piece of paper and see what happens. But
all right, no worries.
Yeah, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Give us a ring when you're up and about.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
No problem. Right, I'll say night then, Al, and I'll stay in chat for a few minutes while I'm tidying up, and then I'll speak tomorrow at some point.
Okay. I think you can turn your camera off that end when you're ready, or do you want me to take you out?
I'll do it here, Al.
Okay. Take care, Mark. Take care, Mark, at Stanover Model Railway. It's still here at the moment, although it's not moving very much. There we go. Well, thanks everybody. Haven't been very well, but I thought I had to do a live stream, and I have, and it went quite well. These dudes are going to be part of the next video, and we're slipping down to 16, and I've been going for, well, 3 hours nearly, which is unbelievable, with the wheeze and the cough also included for free. So yes, I can't wait to run this. I almost want to go to the loft now and run this. She is a mother. That's all I'm going to say. But, anybody else want to come in the chat? It's a bit late, I suppose, but you never know. Streamers kept me entertained, so thanks for streaming. Yeah, I'm going to try next week with Streamlabs again. because what is it? StreamYard has restricted me just to one camera, just one. I had 3 when I first started, and it went down to 2, and now I can't have a laptop and one camera. It's just one camera. That's it. They've really backed off, so it works fairly well. As you see, I had 2 guests in tonight. Thanks for putting up with me and my ramblings. The Ramblers Club, that's fine. 00 Ramblers. And any Engage and O-Gauges too. So, yeah, no worries. No worries at all. 3 hours and 35 seconds. So I've broken the 3-hour mark, which is cool. These 3 are coming on site. And she's begging to go back upstairs for some hard working. I hit the hay. 3 more work days, then no more work. Well done, Andy. Get there, mate, and it's all yours then. You can do what you want. So yeah, take care, Andy. Thanks. Bye, Rachel. Rachel's going as well. Bye-bye, Rachel. I shall be able to comment on your stream next time. So do expect me to pop up on your screen with a big grin. That's cool. Hopefully next week I will be beyond this bloody weird design of coal. And yeah, hopefully things will be a bit smoother next week. So I've done all right. Cheers, everyone. So I hand over to you guys in the chat. Yeah, Rachel, Angel of Crew is off the bye-byes. Andy, Hot Dog Pilot 63. All the best, mate, yeah. Can't wait to get out. So I need to do some running. I've been putting your tankers around and around. It has been great. Day part. I'm not sure who made this first. It's been very designed, very well. Massive great motor in it. We'd be going down, now the numbers are going back up again. I'll never work this out. Yeah, we're going back up towards 20 again. So who's coming into the house then? Because my numbers are going back up again. I'm hoping to press the like button. What are the likes to visits? Anybody? Because I'm not on YouTube. I'm on Ustream. I'm dying on Ustream. You not Ustream. Oh bloody StreamYard. Oh, that's Andy's channel. That's cool. 1722. 22. 17 in the house, 22 likes. Okay. Thanks for it. Well, I must say, All I know is that there's some fun times coming up at Buckland Junction. With 1, 2, 3, 4, and before very long, Ginty and CCT van will be ready to go. Interesting. Oh dear, I'm not in a good way. Never mind. Here we're going back up. According to my control panel, there's 19 people in the house again. Who's in the house? Please say hello in the chat. Right, Brian. Okay, looks like our Brian's going. Right. Oh, I had some awful news of a model railway lad that's part of the warmer model railway society. He passed away today, Fred. He passed away, and silly sod fell over in his garden and broke his hip, and that was too much for him. But yeah, poor old Fred from the warmer model railway. Rest in peace, my mate. Taking up top section boards this week. And after Christmas, I should have top tracks running. Well, looking forward to that, Mark. I am waiting for that massive viaduct to see trains screaming across there. That would be great. Okay, Flymo, we'll be looking into that. Yeah, I met with Fred and had a really good chat to him, but yeah, poor old sod. He was in his 90s, I believe, early 90s. Yeah, we've all got to bite the biscuit sometime, but poor old Fred, he's done really well. He was a Kent miner, that's how we got on, because as soon as I started to mention names from my dad was a Kent miner as well, his little eyes were lit up. So, there's awful news. I'm sorry to have broken it on you. I really should get my mouth quiet, but yeah, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, so yeah, my model room. I've always wanted a place to do my thing, and here it is. Got all my business paperwork up the top there, so I've got to keep a top shelf. Both me and my missus had our own businesses, so we needed this room. Called it the study, but now I've kind of semi-retired as a what is it, a widower? You know, this room is now for playtimes. All my tools are gathering slowly, one after another. This shelf was full of locomotives up until recently, till this week, and now most of them are due for the loft. I do expect some good running sessions coming up. Sharing is caring. I'm going to arrange a visit to Deal Signal Box this week and see if I can pull it off to film it. Here's a Art Nouveau signal box, and it's still pulling semaphore signals. If I don't do it soon, it's going to be brought into the network, and well, it would just be a relic. I think it's grade 2 listed or something like that. to your signal box, and that's what Mark's got on his railway. Oh, there's Captain Static saying good night, all sweet dreams. Yeah, I shall phone the signal man tomorrow as well. Take care, Captain Static. Don't forget to switch it off. Yeah, only 14 in the house. I could just end the broadcast, but I'm sitting here enjoying a beer in my little model room, just full of everything, including methylated spirits for the one before bedtime. And well, oops, sorry, that's not the alcohol. That's my camera stand falling over. I hope everybody enjoyed the evening. That's a lovely box. It's a piece of art. I'm not sure what we were looking at for you to say that either. Hmm. Wonder if Captain Spatula is still watching. Well, thanks, Adam. Yeah, it's been a fair evening, hasn't it? There's still 14 of us crazies hanging on there. I'm just going to let it run. I don't want to run off to bed. It's only 11 minutes past midnight, so yeah, more fun coming. I'm looking forward to my next video to have 1, 2, 3, 4 returners to the Love Railway. It's going to be great. I don't think you're going to get rid of Flymo that easy. Not a Wally chirp, no. I'm in bed already on the iPad. That's funny. My worry is that the cold air is going to come soon. It's not touch wood being cold in Dover yet. I know it's coming. I really do know it's coming. Yeah, well, the Intune looks good in black. I didn't know that, Adam. I didn't know. Intune looks good in black. It is in the art moment. Whoops. I'm not doing very well with this bloody camera stand, am I? I'm trying to get close. Right, let's see what it says. Entry looks good in black. The Borner cut caps to clear the southern and London South Coast Railway tight bridge clearances. Really? What you're telling me then, I could put this in London, Brighton, South Coast Railway livery, could I? I'm a bit of a bugger because Ginty's gone southern, look. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. It just runs so well. This runs so well. So Daypole N2, I think. So yeah, Flymo says. I think that's right. But I've had it pulling the tanker train, and it's done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of laps. And yeah, she's had a service now. She's ready for some more punishment. Yeah, interesting. Interesting knowledge. Same as the school. Probably in the tube tunnels too. Could be gone underground. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh. Yeah, kind of know about that. This is the only one dapper I have. I bought it second hand. But the mechanism is very good. You know, it will do a nice crawl, and it has got some tractive effort as well. That's not a what one this is. Oh, what I've done now. Okay. I got the older, greener LNER mainline version. Is that where it came from? Mainline? Is that taken over by Dapper rather than Backman? Right, let's see where we are. So I had to go to the gentleman's room. Off to bed too. Okay, take care, Timber. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for being a source of information. And yeah, good guy. Timber's a good guy. Thanks for the chat. If you ever want another chat, you've got my number anyway. Ciao for now. Ciao, prossimo. Next time. Arrivederci. Oh dear. Why not you? That's funny. There was a bit of language going on in this thing. People in for Quebec in Canada. Please excuse me. Right. Tomorrow's running session, tomorrow evening, I'm going to give these some stick. Window. Spark window. So what's that, Chris? Spark window? We're really struggling. Now, sunlight. There's 9 people in, 10 people on. Goes down and starts picking back up again. So what's that, Chris? Times window. I wonder. No worries. No worries. No worries. It's ours die hard. So I'm just enjoying my beer. On the sideboard here. One ends life at Bath on snowplow duty. More like vampires, but I'm not painted yet. I'll be painted one. And I've highlighted the one up there, look. So, yeah, it's all happy. I've had a whole week playing with Locomotive. This has been great. Yeah, you're good. Hey. Who's new in the house then? Because the numbers have gone back up again. He's coming into the house. Please hit that like button. and that's right now. Yeah. Oh, I've got some stuff here. 34XX, 56XX. Yeah, so I'm trying Streamlabs next week. So I do expect a dodgy start. See how we go next week. It will be in the loft. I'm doing Streamlabs next week. See if I can get some more cameras running. I think my laptop can handle it. It's whether I've got the bandwidth to do so. Yeah, struggling. It's a bad week for me. It really has. Health-wise. I'm not sitting in the cold. My workroom is really, really lovely and warm. I'm sitting next to a radiator. But sometimes I wonder why I keep things like this. I don't know. I can't throw it away. But she just sits up here all alone on her own. It's got those awful wheels, awful axles, and this. What do you call that? I just can't throw it away. No, I'm not cold in any way. I've got 4-foot radiator behind me, and it's only a tiny little room. It's only like 9 by 9. It's a very warm room. Yeah, we're all just folks. All good folks, I hope. Gentle, good, fun-loving people. That's what I like. And the model world is quite gentle, isn't it? There's not too many turds in the model railway world. Ah, it needs a home to go to. Look at it. I can't pull them along. Although I use a Hornby double O in the front of my rank, it's got a tin. It's got a tin tank, and it's a Hornby double O. It's probably older than this one. This is an early trying, I think. It doesn't actually say, but yeah, it's plastic. No, I don't think it's. No, it's not. It's plastic. I'm sure. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you're right. It has got a die-cast chassis. It has got a die-cast chassis and a plastic tank. All metal axle. What Hornby double O? If you want it, I'll send it to you. I never run these couplings. It's nice to know what they're called. Hornby Dunlop, I think that's double O coupling. Nice wagon, that. All metal axles. Yeah, they're that kind of push-through axles, aren't they? Split plastic wheels. I do run a Hornby tank. Yeah, I didn't realise it was a die-cast chassis, but it is. You're right. I could find her a home. I'd put it in the post. The only thing I'd probably nick is the cap, but if somebody wants the whole thing, she's up for grabs. All you got to do is tell me your address. Yeah, the wheels are plastic, I reckon. There's a split, yeah, split axle. The one that you got to push through. It's got that little lug on it. But yeah, I didn't realise it had a die-cast chassis. It has. But not as nice as the Hornby double O, which got really lovely pinpoint wheels on them. Shame. Yeah, plastic wheels. Or it could be cellulose, I don't know. Plastic wheels, I reckon. And this says 50th, does it? Before trying, you know, the big D's would have replaced this. And, you know, it just says 50s, very early 60s. Yeah, plastic wheels, I reckon, early plastic, but I don't know what cellulose would be. Shame, really. So it's the style of the show now. Ooh. Shell. BP. Shell. You're not sure exactly what she is. Only 8 of us left. Shall I push the big red button? That's out. So cheers for coming along. Thanks for coming along, and do it again next week. So I think I'm going to push the button. Time to say bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye. Take care. Thanks, Adam, coming in. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Thanks, Adam. There's only a few of us left now, so I know that the chat will carry on after I push the big red button. Le rouge button. But yeah, I think it's time to shut down. I've done 3 hours, 36 minutes and 51 seconds. Oh, it's nice to have you all in. Wow. 10:10, do we do it again? And all those things. Flymo's going to keep an eye on the chat, which is cool. So thanks, Ian Fraser, for coming along. I felt it should come to an end. So bye. Thanks for everybody's input. Bye 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 bye.